So as you can see, that's Prince Harry. He's just come out of the new community hub, support for Grenfell. Let's see if I can get a close-up.
We've got a survivor.
And that's Harry. Let's have a look.
A survivor, please. Can I say thank you on behalf of Valley House and the chair, and thank you for being here. Thank you very much.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Nice taxi.
Thanks for coming.
G'day guys.
Ladies and gents, so do step back from me now.
Behave.
Thank you, very well behaved. Thank you.
Good. Ooh, look
As
at
you
that.
can see. So you managed to get to speak to
Yeah, I
Prince
think
Harry.
it was important for us to say thank you. They've been here, like I said, from day one. And it's quite important that we maintain a direct relationship with residents and them, and they're able to listen to what we have to say. So that's good. Good news.
Lovely. Absolutely.
Good news. Good
And
news.
as you can see there, Prince Harry is speaking to the locals.
No, that's the volunteer. Oh gosh, people are moving in.
Oh wait, I'm coming.
Excuse me, I've just happy.
Hello. Oh, thank you. Wow.
A lucky little girl there.
No.
Gosh, we have a fish.
We haven't, this is the first time we've been here. What? I don't know what you expect me to do, Jack. It's all backs of heads anyway.
And everybody's trying their best to get a word with the Prince before they speed away to another appointment just around the corner.
Step back for me, guys. Step back. Take a step back for me. Step back for me, madam.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to be seeing anybody. Just other people out there, somewhere else. He's one of the neighbors. Yeah, I know that guy, but it's not the others. I know everybody. I know.
Oops. Sorry, that was your foot. Okay, and that's Prince William now being sped away. Okay, so that was, as you saw there, Prince William, Prince Harry. They've just come out of the new Support for Grenfell Community Hub that's just been launched here in the Latimer Road area. They're now off to another appointment. Inside they've met some of the charities that will use the space that's going to be launched here. It's kind of like an umbrella hub wherein lots of different charities that are supporting the families, in particular the children and families of the Grenfell Tower fire, will be based in this particular hub. And as I said, they've now moved on to another appointment around the corner where they're going to meet some of the other voluntary groups that have been helping with the support for the victims of the Grenfell community. And I know you just managed to, this is BBC London, I know you just managed to, we're live actually, it's a Facebook Live, so can I have a quick word with you? Let me just turn you round and get you on camera. So I know you managed to just have a little chat there with one of the princes, so just ask you, what did you say to him and what did he say to you?
Two of them, they came to meet me and they're very down to earth. It really reminds me of their mother. They said, do you know what we're doing in the community to help mental health? And I said, yes, I raised it in one of the meetings. He was so happy. He said, wow. He said that it shows resilience, full of praises for the survivors and for the victims. And they really want to work with the community to set up a big center here so that every single person that has any mental health issues related to Grenfell Tower or any of the locals that have mental health can easily come down.
I should ask you to introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Professor Chris Imafidon. I've worked with a lot of the victims and I know a lot of the survivors, and I'm very pleased. I was the person that was quoted by the Evening Standard last week saying that, oh, if Diana was still alive, she'll be coming to Grenfell Tower victims to try and comfort them. And what they did today is even it surpasses what Diana could have done. They spoke to the people inside, survivors. I was right at the back there. We sat inside. And then at the end of it, they walked out. Security was trying to block them. They spoke to people on the streets. So they spoke to selected survivors and they spoke to random, complete strangers on the street. And that's what defines their instinct that they've inherited from their mother. Talk to everybody and make them feel as if they are part of the family.
I just did hear some lady in the background just now was not very happy. She was saying that, you know, there are just the chosen few voluntary groups inside and the people that really made the effort straight after the disaster are not invited inside. What do you think of that comment?
Apologies because of the organization. The putting together of this program was rather rushed. Really, he will want to see more people and talk to more of the victims and volunteers. And he's still keen because he's right now rushing down to the mosque to talk to more people and see how he can support and work with anyone that was affected by the fire.
That's lovely. Thank you indeed for talking to me. Thank you very much indeed. So let's go around to see if there's anybody else here that we can talk to. And as I said, the Princes have just left this new support centre. It's support for Grenfell. It's a community hub and it will be there to help people who need the support, who are still suffering after the Grenfell Tower fire. Let me just see if there's anybody else that we can talk to whilst we're here. Okay, I know you were standing, remind me of your names, I know you were standing outside. Samia, you managed to speak to Prince Harry. What did he say to you?
No, it was really good. He just said thank you, and he was quite humble. So that was quite good to have, to have the opportunity to speak to him. But again, it shows that we have Grenfell residents here who are empowered people who can speak for themselves and don't feel that their issues are being heard. There are practical problems such as housing, access to key workers, and people come here and we speak to people who do not represent those survivors. So I think we need to now, cut the middleman and make sure that public authorities are speaking directly to residents.
Lovely, thank you very much indeed. And I know there's another lady actually, I don't know if I can speak to her right now. She's actually been interviewed, but I know this lady has quite a lot to say about today. Anyway, just brought you there, the Princes, Prince Harry and Prince William. They opened the new Support for Grenfell Community Hub here just off the Latimer Road in the Grenfell Tower area. And let's see if there's anybody else we can speak to. If not, you can listen, of course, to BBC London 94.9, where I'll be bringing you some interviews from this location. We know you have to have security. But security shouldn't mean not sending anybody who's relevant about what's happening.